You might have heard about a controversy that has taken over YouTube this past week, which involves a popular YouTuber, Jaystation, and his girlfriend, Alexia. I've never heard of them before this, nor will I ever watch their vapid and cringy content. They create sensational videos for a child audience, which involves terrible acting and fake situations.
Alright guys, we got a whole bucket of Mentos! Oh my god, this took us literally an hour to get this full!
And don't forget how many hours it's gonna take to unbottle all the freaking Coke we have!
This controversy is barely worth mentioning, but it has ended in Alexia committing a sin which women are often guilty of, and society allows it. It began about 2 weeks ago when Jaystation made a poorly acted video wherein he claimed his girlfriend Alexia had died the night before in a car wreck.
Last night? Last night, we lost Alexia.
The video is so poorly acted that no one in their right mind would take this at face value. The ruse continued for a few days. Jaystation released subsequent videos that played off the lie. It is obvious that Jaystation did this for views. Well, the lie has since been exposed.
I'm sure a lot of you are really confused as to what's going on right now between me and Jay and the videos that he posted about me being hit by a drunk driver in a car accident. And honestly, I don't even really know how to start this conversation because I don't even exactly know what's going on right now. So I can't even imagine what you guys are going through right now.
A few days ago, Jaystation released a video wherein he explains that Alexia has filed charges against him.
The candles are—
Yeah, Alexia.
Good job. The officer's taking that report.
We were just as detailed to come arrest you.
Yeah, as far as last night, we were good.
Now, this seems like a common practice with today's women. They get themselves in situations they don't like, despite a road lined in red flags. Instead of taking responsibility for themselves and leaving the situation, or avoiding it altogether, they get daddy government involved to remediate their problems. And a lot of times they lie, especially after a regretful sexual encounter to save face. They escalate to get their way to assuage any terrible feelings and regrets for their decisions. So shortly following the video by Jaystation, Alexia released her own, attempting to absolve herself from any responsibility in the fake death controversy and her association and her relationship with Jaystation. And the worst part of this whole thing is that people commiserate with her plight. Now I get it, Jaystation may be an asshole, I'm not doubting that, but she needs to take responsibility for her actions. She chose to date him when I bet constant red flags arose in regards to his controlling behavior. She stayed with him when he openly displayed his controlling side of him. She continued to support him by participating in dozens of his videos, including the fake death plot. And let's not mince words, she is directly involved in committing and perpetrating her fake death. She was just as complicit in the scheme as Jay was, despite her supposed reluctance. She claimed to be silent out of fear.
Especially since lots of you guys are younger, I did not want to play with people's emotions like that at all, especially with something as serious as death. Especially that my dad is so sick right now. I never wanted these videos to go out in the first place, but for certain parts of certain videos, I did help Jay. I didn't help him with these videos because I was okay with the stunt or because I wanted these videos to go out. I only helped him out of fear.
That's no excuse. She never claimed Jay was violent toward her, so what stopped her from refusing to go through with the fake death? She has free will just as anyone else, unless Jay held her against her will, which it doesn't seem like that's the case. She had every opportunity to walk out on the fake death plot or any time before it. This is the problem with the majority of women these days. They stay with abusive and destructive men, which only awards and encourages the bad behavior. Then when a breaking point in the relationship occurs, these women blame everyone but themselves. This is why violent men in the world exist. They are rewarded with sex and even children by these women, which just propagates this behavior. And then feminists bitch about violent men's behavior. I understand that men must take responsibility and reform themselves when necessary, but women can also do their part. Stop sleeping with violent men.
And all I ever wanted was for him to be nice to me, but I felt like he was just constantly being mean to me for some reason. Like, if I didn't do exactly what he said, he would just get so mad. And I was just like constantly trying to make him happy. I felt like all I ever wanted was for him to be nice to me, and he was always saying like, oh, you don't do this, so you're not for me, you don't want me to be successful, you're just using me. And I would always tell him, no, I will literally never leave you as long as you're nice to me.
Also, she stayed with him and allowed her bad situation to get out of hand like most women do. They stay with these men until the relationship comes to a head and something terrible or unforgivable occurs. They allow the behavior of their violent or controlling boyfriends to fester until it explodes. That is when these women usually go to the state, the men with guns, to deal with their situation. Feminists blame men for all the ills of society, yet they don't call women like Alexia out when she goes running to men with guns and unlimited power. This stupid controversy is a perfect encapsulation of the relationship between the society and the state of women. Women choose to make stupid decisions. They refuse to take responsibility, and society is there to clean up the mess and give them a pat on the ass. This just enables more bad behavior. Women these days claim they don't have a voice and they lack freedom in this patriarchy. Well, start taking responsibility for your choices you make, women. This is the first step to having free will and power in your lives.